Welcome. This update of the Arc Montgomery County's progress in implementing their strategic plan covers a period of approximately 15 months ending October 2025. Since our last formal update, we have moved our strategic plan forward significantly from an overall total of 24% completed to 42% complete. We calculate the percentage completed for each goal based on the subsequent development of specific strategies. When all strategies have been identified, the objective is marked as 50% completed. Half of doing the work is knowing what work to do. The remaining 50% of each objective relies on completion of the identified strategies. One of 6 focus areas in our current strategic plan is workforce crisis. We are finding new ways to combat historically low employment in our field by investing in onboarding, career ladders, and mentoring. The first workforce crisis goal is to create and sustain a pipeline of potential employees who are interested in working with people who have disabilities. This goal has 3 objectives, the first of which is increasing applications from people who are likely to succeed as direct support professionals. The 5 identified strategies outline key steps for completing this objective. Although our DSP crisis has improved, we have ongoing needs for weekend staff and children and youth services staff. We are recruiting at new sites and in new ways, developing a survey to evaluate our intake and onboarding process, and discussing how we can offer trainings in Spanish and French. Through a grant from the Department of Labor, we are developing a career ladder which will allow DSPs to advance even if they don't want to become managers. This career ladder will include a formal peer mentoring program. The second objective for this goal is to target new groups of potential employees. We are just beginning our work in this area with strategies under development. In the summer of 2025, the first cohort for Empowering Abilities graduated. Empowering Abilities is a program to train people with disabilities to become direct support professionals. 10 students completed the program, and another 12 students will be in the second cohort, which launches this winter. You can learn more about Empowering Abilities on our website. The final objective for this goal is focused on creating new ways for people to be employed at the ARC. This objective has 3 identified strategies. In addition to the Empowering Abilities program previously mentioned, we are utilizing interns in our programs for children and youth and hope to add interns to our communications and outreach team. We have also created a DSP-1 job description which doesn't require driving or medication training. Previously, both were prerequisites for becoming a DSP. The second workforce crisis goal is to creatively and intentionally foster a thriving workforce. This goal also has 3 objectives, the first of which is to decrease employee turnover. The 4 identified strategies outline key steps for completing this objective. Our new onboarding manager has resulted in fewer new hires being terminated due to not completing training or other requirements. We are using our DOL grant to create a DSP career ladder, which will include formal peer mentoring and opportunities to secure professional certifications. We have twice participated in a national employee feedback survey, and this year the Arc Montgomery County was named a Washington Post top workplace. And finally, we are supporting team building activities at all levels of the organization. The second objective for this goal is to implement new flexibilities valued by employees, and we have identified 3 key strategies. Our survey results demonstrate increased engagement across the organization, which highlights the employee-focused projects we have launched over the past year. We are regularly communicating about health insurance and other benefits, which has led to increased employee participation. and our Wellness Committee is doing a great job encouraging staff to care for their bodies and minds. And finally, we are making strides forward by focusing on what is equitable instead of what is equal. The final objective for this goal is focused on employee training, and there are currently 2 identified strategies. We know that specialized training is needed for new supervisors, and we are researching several possible options, including a specific training related to interviewing job applicants. Our Employment and Meaningful Day program has added 2 national certification programs for identified positions, and our new DSP certification program will include specific training goals. Finally, our DOL grant will support credentialing for our DSPs. This concludes our update for the workforce crisis focus area of our strategic plan. We'd love to have interested employees, family members, people we support, and members of the larger Montgomery County community help us with developing objectives for the Support Beyond Caregiving and Voice of the Customer focus areas. To learn more, please contact Deborah Mark by email or phone.